Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. General Hospital 2-week spoilers. Drew wrecks family crypt and Dante rocked General Hospital spoilers show that Drew Kane Quartermain, Cameron Matheson, is trying to desecrate his own family. He's planning to tear down the Quartermain crypt, it looks like. And Dante Falconeri, Dominic Zamprogna, is shocked. General Hospital spoilers, Jordan's secret romance and Tracy's outrage. Let's start on Monday, March 10th. So Jordan Ashford, Tanisha Harper, and Isaiah have decided to pursue the romance, but they plan to keep it hidden so that she can keep working on Sidwell. Of course, Isaiah doesn't like her doing this Sidwell thing because she's not a cop, but that also gives her some advantages because she has fewer limits. Tracy Quartermain, Jane Elliott is absolutely outraged at the Quartermain crypt on Monday. Martin Gray, Michael E. Knight slap some legal papers on Tracy as Drew smirks nearby. She's threatening to call the cops. Doesn't look like it's gonna do her a lot of good on General Hospital. There's a red sign that's been placed on the door of the crypt, and it looks like the building may be condemned, possibly scheduled for tear down because it's over the property line. We'll see, but boy, when Drew burns a bridge, he uses gasoline and a flamethrower. Would he actually tear down the family for vengeance and wake the dead? Maybe he's pretty awful. Valentine's goodbye, Lulu's ultimatum, and Chase's arrest on General Hospital Valentin Cassadine. James Patrick Stewart is ready to say goodbye to Charlotte Cassadine, Scarlett Fernandez. It's unfair and dangerous for her to be kept a fugitive, but he may be doing it too late. Anna Devane, Finola Hughes, and Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, are racing against time to protect Charlotte and make sure that she doesn't see Valentin killed by the WSB hit squad. But Anna thinks everything's going too easily, and she feels like there's something wrong, something up. Lulu Spencer, Alexa Havens Bruning, continues to threaten Brooklyn Quartermain, Amanda Seton. She orders her to tell Dante about the baby, make it happen, or else. And of course, Brooklyn thinks Lulu is out there just trying to ruin lives because she doesn't care, and she is selfish and insists that knowing won't make Dante's life better. But Lulu is still pushing this ultimatum, and interestingly, Harrison Chase, Josh Swickard, makes an arrest on Monday. Now, I don't know if any of this stuff at the crypt would cause an arrest unless Tracy assaults one of the guys, but I do wonder if Lulu might be arrested for breaking into Martin's room. Dante is looking for help from Maxie Jones, Kirsten Storms, and it's probably about this Lulu Brooklyn mess, and Ned Ashton, Wally Kurth, is still griping at Lois Cerullo, Raina Sofer. This picks up from Friday about going to Sunny rather than coming to him about funding Gio's education on Tuesday, March 11th. Dante and Lulu reconnect, Sasha's dilemma, and Portia's blackmail troubles. Dante and Lulu reconnect. I wonder if it's down at the PCPD. We'll see if she gets handcuffed for the B&E at the hotel. I don't think Martin would take that lightly because those were client files and Brooklyn is absolutely enraged, and I wonder if that is just over Lulu in general, or if Lulu went ahead and blabbed the secret to Dante. Sasha Gilmore, Sophia Matson, gets together with Carly. She's trying to get away from Tracy being heavy-handed about the baby being a Quartermain, which it is. She just doesn't know which family member it belongs to because they're lying, and it looks like she wants the job from her. And she's also taking that payday from Sidwell, which is interesting. Emma steps up for Gio, and Portia Robinson, Brooke Kerr, is trying to get Curtis Ashford, Donald Turner, to do what she needs so that Drew will believe that she is meeting the demands of the blackmail. General Hospital drama, cameos, confrontations, and renewed attractions. On Wednesday, March 12th, there's a wildlife journalist doing a cameo. He's got scenes with Nina. Maybe it's about Drew, what he's doing with Q Property, or something for Crimson. Ava Jerome, Maura West, drops by the Crimson offices also on Wednesday to ask now for a favor, and Rick delivers some bad news to Drew and Liz and Lucky Spencer, Jonathan Jackson, fall deeper into their renewed attraction. Alexis goes looking for Curtis, and Carly Corinthos Spencer, Laura Wright, confronts Drew at General Hospital. I'm sure it's about moving in with Willow Tate, Caitlin McMullen, and or lying about Jason's alibi. Secrets, feelings, and thwarted plans. Unfold on General Hospital. Then on Thursday, March 13th, Portia is busy covering her tracks. You know, she doesn't want Curtis to find out about Drew's blackmail. We all know it's gonna come out, and unless Nell is going to help, it's hard to imagine how she can clean up that digital record that Brad Cooper, Perry Shin, got that he gave to Selena Wu, Lydia Look, who gave it to Drew. Carrie is questioning her feelings, and I wonder if she's going to circle back around to Jack Brennan, Chris McKenna, after she annoyed him to the point he walked out of Bobby's diner. Lucas Jones, Van Hansis, has an encounter with someone very intriguing. There's supposed to be a hot mystery man coming his way now that he and Brad are completely done for good. The plan that Liz and Lucky made fall apart on General Hospital. Someone thwarts them, and I wonder if they were getting more romantic and someone walks in. We'll see if it's Aiden Spencer, Colin Cassidy, or somebody else. Anna needs some assistance from Jack, and it may be on this Charlotte issue. We'll find out. I don't know how much Jack's going to do for her. Confessions, birthdays, and family secrets come to light. Friday, March 14th, Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard, is making a confession, and that same day, Christina Corinthos Davis, Kate Mancy, wants answers. So I wonder if he's going to have one of his little heart spells, and Christina sees it and demands that he tell her the truth. I mean, obviously he does need to tell his family, and the time is kicking down on that 3-month limit where he has to have that procedure. I think it's a pacemaker, and it is time for Trina Robinson, Tabyana Ali's birthday. There's a big surprise coming her way on General Hospital. Maybe it will involve very handsome tall Kai, Jens Austin Astrup, and Lois gets reassurance from someone, and it may be about this whole adoption mess, and the Geo mess, and the Sunny mess, and the Dante mess, and now the Lulu mess. Dante opens up to Chase, and I wonder if he knows about the baby by them going into the following week, March 17th through the 21st. Sasha's job offer, Sunny's secret, and Drew's nuclear moves. Sasha may take Carly and Olivia up on their job offer to get out from under the Q's thumb, but that would probably make Tracy freak out because she loves to be in control. That money from Sidwell may be for a ESTEG, or so she can buy a house to get out of there and then take the job from Carly. And if Sonny does open up about his heart condition to Christina, there's the big question of whether she'll keep this to herself or if she'll run to Dante, Alexis, or other family. CU telling her could mean his secret is out. And speaking of Dante, it seems likely that these 2 weeks have him finding out he's got another kid. But will he be upset at Brooklyn for keeping the secret or at Lulu for blowing up people's lives for sport? And Drew may feel like he's got all his ducks in a row with this Portia blackmail, Willow agreeing to move in and crushing Tracy, but his enemies are far from done. Carly and Now are gonna do all that they can to stop Willow from taking the kids and going to play house with Drew, but he may go nuclear on them to get what he wants, just like he went nuclear on Tracy this week when she pushed him too far and tried to unquarter him. Jocelyn's WSB training and Sidwell's ulterior motives. Meanwhile, Jack is very pleased with Jocelyn Jax, Eden McCoy's progress in her WSB training. She may be some kind of savant at this stuff. She's got really high top marks. But I'm just wondering who Jack's gonna aim Joss at when she's back. Who's gonna be her first case? You know, maybe he wants to push her to look at Sidwell or Sonny or even Drew as a dirty congressman. She's got an in there, and Sidwell's ulterior motives may stay hidden a bit longer, but he's sure to make some big moves soon with deception and the Sasha issue. And he may have to threaten Natalia to just back off and let him do what he came to town to do without telling her what that is. Also, just an interesting note, Rena Sofer, Lois Cerullo, who plays Lois, wants to go into semi-retirement, so she may step back to recurring and be seen a lot less after the big Geo secret is out.